Greetings, my sunshines and sweet potatoes. What's up, my lovies? Welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend and spiritual wifey for lifey, Truth Nuñez, and our spiritual council. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome. You missed me. You just want to kiss me, my lovies. Hi, my lovies. It is true that I did not do yesterday's video. Your sister friend was really busy. I had a good day though, my lovies. I hope you had a good day. I went to the rodeo, my first rodeo. It was so much fun. I had a good time. I went with a bunch of friends / colleagues and we had a really good time. And I looked really cute. I look like a little cowgirl. Anyways, welcome. I hope you had a weekend. You had a weekend. You feel weakened, my lovies. I hope you had a great Friday, Venus Day, and Saturn's Day, and that your Sun's Day is going absolutely spectacular. And for those of you who are feeling very weakened, this too shall, 111, this too shall pass, my lovies, accept your new beginnings. Stop sinning. So you're winning. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to our day ones, our new subscribers, everyone in between. For those of you who are new, I am a channeler. Lactose intolerant. Okay, somebody's lactose intolerance is coming in and it's acting up. You've been drinking milk. That was so interesting because yesterday I thought of when I was a child, when I was a little girl and going into my teenagers, my mother used to buy a lot of milk and we used to drink a lot of milk. And then there came a time where I just stopped. I'm not vegan anymore. I was vegan. Okay, we got switching up diets. I was vegan for a few years. I started going, this was back in 2012, I think. 2013. I cut off all processed foods and then I went pescatarian and then I went raw for a while. And then veganism was like a happy medium for me, but I would bounce like back and forth. But I still kept a lot of like that foundation, like it became a part of me. So I don't really buy whole milk. I actually drink oat milk or almond milk. I don't know, we're talking about diets here. You're tinkering with the idea. You're gonna switch it up. Maybe your guts are acting up for some of you or someone important to you. I also got like somebody kind of worried about calcium. One thing I did notice that I've always had really nice teeth. I've never had issues with my teeth, but when I went vegan, I did notice that my teeth became much more sensitive. And I was thinking about something about Sensodyne. For some of you, you're going to switch up your diet or someone important to you. Something about riots. We got rioting in the field. Something about a field sobriety test. And so I'll say it with your chest. I don't know. We got people that want to fight and stuff. Okay. Recharging the phone. 73. Oh, shit. Okay, it's like I'm waiting for it. I was waiting for the 333. You're waiting for the 333. What does that mean to you? Or someone important to you? But we have new diets in the field and calcium or maybe calcium deficiencies or trying to look for ways to strengthen. I was also getting how I've always been a runner, so in high school, for a very short stint, I was on the track team, and then I stopped doing that and I went into the dance team. I was on the dance team for many years, and then after high school, I still kept like a routine where I would go to the gym. I've always had a gym routine, always, and back then, I used to do more like just jogging and then like light workouts. But I've always kept like some type of running routine. I don't know, for some of you, we're looking at like health and wellness and like what makes sense for you, what you've always kept. What's your base? Something about somebody who is very two-faced and something about you won't say it to my face. There's also like a random energy of someone that wants to like fight. Like it doesn't even make sense. Like we're talking about health and wellness and someone's like, and by the way, bitch. Like, okay, bye. What in the hellhole? Anyways, hi. I missed you. I be missing your energy. You be missing me too. Thank you. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to the day ones, to new subscribers, everyone in between. Thank you so much. Thank you for allowing me to be this channel. You don't have to. I always say you don't have to. Some of you come here every single day and you really don't have to. And the fact that you do, because it's in your heart too, it means a lot to me, because that means that you have accepted me to channel for so many of you. Almost 20,000 of you. At 20,000, we have a very special raffle for all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you for allowing me again. Thank you for the gifts. I've gotten some gifts over the last few days. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the gifts you send me, just to say thank you for buying me coffee or buying me lunch, or just, you know, it's like you send a little, it's, I always look for like the words that you put in. Unfortunately, like Venmo or Snapchat. Okay, Snapchat's important to you. Venmo or Cash App, like they don't let me respond, but sometimes I just want to write to you guys because you send me sweet things. So like the emojis that I send you, I try to make it like convey the energy that I'm feeling at that moment. Because again, you don't have to support me. You don't have to be part of my soul child. My soul child. Okay, you have a soul child in your field. You don't have to be part of my soul family, but you allow me to be this channel for you, and you've chosen me and I've chosen you. So thank you, my lovies. Thank you. Thank you. I hope all your dreams come true. I hope you live heaven on earth, because we can all do that. I give thanks to God Almighty, the source where we all come from and where we will all return. I want to give thanks to my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nuñez Maldonado. I want to give thanks to my grandpapa. You need to write a book. And I'm seeing like a face, like someone needs to write a book. I'm seeing a white man actually, and I'm seeing like a circle, like the book cover, and then like the face, like just a circle around this area of the face. Someone needs to write a book and explore what that means in terms of that cover. That's coming in. Something about a toxic undercover who lives a life of sin, but God loves him too, and he could change. He's strange and deranged. Anyways, I give thanks to God Almighty, the source, where we all come from. A corrupt undercover is in the field. I want to give thanks to God Almighty, the source where we all come from and where we will all return. I want to give thanks to my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nuñez Maldonado. I want to give thanks to my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nuñez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors that protect and love and guide all of you. I invite you to honor all religious forces, spiritual forces, natural forces, and God Almighty, again, the source where we all come from and where we will all return, because no matter what, we are all one. Amen. Ashe. And Lakesh Alakin. Something about SoCo. It's about every day. I'm getting Southern comfort for some. Something about Winford, something about Wilford. But what's up, my lovies? If you need a private read, you always know these are collective energetic read. We're reading collective energies. You always take the rest. You always take the rest. You're always going to take the rest. And someone's going to end up under arrest. You always take what resonates and you leave the rest behind. 752. I'm in love with you. Are you in love with me? But if you need a private read, I'm getting so many energies. It's like something's going to speed up. Here we go with the speeding up things. In the description box, we'll find all of the information. You will find all of the information there to schedule a private consultation. So I was getting a few downloads for you. I'm getting a lot of confirmations here. I was getting a few 1137, 777, 816, 815. Someone is definitely being very arrogant and angry. And doesn't make sense. This is not the energy that was present in the preliminary. Actually, what was present in your preliminary, and maybe it's because it's a contrast to this energy, you are in a new chapter. You've been in a new chapter for some of you. You've been in your North Node, whatever that means to you. And it could look a lot, it's about that Chinese, like there's a woman that does like a skit, a comedian on like Chinese females doing or Asian females doing people's nails, and it's like, so she looking like a man, and something about Amanda, something about you're so pretty, like cheerleader. I don't know, like people find you very pretty, or like why are you single? Isn't that woman saying like you could get yourself something because like it says something pretty. Oh, that's why you single. Or no, as people are trying to figure out like, okay, there's one person that's like very envious and it's like trying to downplay you or tarnish your reputation. Okay, someone's trying to tarnish your reputation, and then there's like another side of it where it's like, so about somebody who's suicidal because they have a lot of false idols. But there's another side of it where people are like, you're very pretty. Like you could be a cheerleader. For some of you, cheerleading could be important. Sports are coming in. It's like you can have anyone you want. That's how someone's looking at something. And then you have like a secret hater somewhere where it's like, you gonna fight with me? It's like, no. Absolutely not. What the fuck is wrong with you? If I ever wanted to fight anybody, I don't. But if I did want to fight someone, you're not the first on the list, my love. Like it's like a pick me that wants to be your enemy. So like they can seem like you have like a rivalry. Like somebody wants to like piggyback off of your energy and seem important. That's coming in. Something's very random. For some of you, be cautious with a random beef. Like, just be cautious. Someone's very random. Just be cautious if you see, maybe like you're going to see something in the neighborhood and God's going to ask you not to get involved with the devil. Like 8:15, 8:16. Someone's very arrogant. A Leo could be significant for you. A Scorpio could be Vivi. An Aries could be significant for you. Vivi could be significant for you. Lily is coming in as well. The name Lillian was, it's about Lillian who was sent, or Jillian is coming in. Don't get involved in any dramas that you don't need to. Just don't. I don't care if somebody's a bully. I don't care if they're trying to like bully you out of something. Focus on what you got going on, because for some of you, things are going really well. And I was thinking about this the other day. It popped into my mind. So for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that they have nothing to lose. Even if they have a lot to lose, like this could be someone that it's like, for example, like they have a great career ahead of them. They have, a family that they need to look after. They have to look after like their nieces or nephews or children or, whatever the case may be. But somebody feels like in their delusional mind, maybe someone doesn't have gratitude for what they have in their life. So they really feel like they have nothing to lose. This is reminding me. So when I was with Verizon, I was in a car, and it was a good friend of mine. We were friends for many years. Island and her husband, well, he was her boyfriend at the time, and one of his best friends and I. So they were sitting in the front seat and the passenger seat, and then he was sitting in the back seat, and I was sitting next to him. And so he was in the military, and he was a high-ranking official in the military, and I was with Verizon, and I was a manager at the time. And both of them, like my friend and her boyfriend, like they knew how much him and I cared about our jobs. So I forgot what happened. I mean, this was a long time ago, but the energy was like, they said, look at these two panicking back there. You could tell they care about their jobs. It's like, hell yeah, I care about my job. What are you talking about? I'm not going to throw away my freaking job. I love what I do. And he loved what he did. So we were all laughing, but it's like, yeah, I'm not risking my life. I got shit to lose. You have somebody that, even if they have something to lose, for some odd reason, someone's acting like they don't have anything to lose. I feel confused. So like they're trying to go to war or do like underhanded shit or like just weird shit. And it's like, you have a lot, like maybe you're going to be a harsh lesson for somebody. Or someone important to you. There's a harsh lesson of somebody playing stupid games. And it's like, this is someone, I feel like they're either like, their title Maddle, somehow Madeline, somehow Mallory, someone's title, somehow Jillian, someone's title matters to them. Like it actually, so it was curious to me because Island, before I got there, so she actually trained me for work, and she would talk to me, like she would tell me like she felt really bad how her life changed a lot. So I get it, but she was telling me how certain choices she made, she felt very ashamed, and they affected her career. Like they affected how the people viewed her at work. They affected her self-esteem. And I'm like, my love, you could still like, there's still time. Like you don't have to feel like you threw away your life or you threw away your career or whatever the case may be. Like she just got into the word petty and childish. Like someone could be being very petty and very childish, but they have a lot to lose. This is almost like someone's being toxic, like something about like sabotaging another colleague, but it's like you have a lot to lose. Someone even like, this is almost like someone even like, they don't just, oh my gosh, somehow jealousy out of jealousy. This isn't what was present in the preliminary, but we got to ride this wave. It was a very different energy, but we have to ride this wave, and then I guess the other one will come up when it needs to. I feel sorry for you. You're going to feel sorry or sad for someone. The name Jillian is very important, or Lillian, or something like that, or Jill. It's about someone who's a fake gym rat, who just be stalking people to see what they're up to. I feel sad, my lovies. This was not present. Like, you're gonna feel really bad for someone. This is gonna affect you or someone important to you. It's like, but why? Like, he had or she had her whole career. Like, she was set up for success, or he was set up for success. Despotic behavior has something to do with this. Like, somebody could have gotten a job because of like their brother or their sister, their father, their mother, or a child of theirs. But it's not like somebody that was terrible at their work. But it's like somebody, it's about cookie cutter. Somebody was given, bakeries could be significant. I am seeing like making cookies. This is almost like endorsements or brand deals. Like, somebody has an insider at Insider Magazine or something. Insider is coming in. And it's like, okay, we're gonna get you, like, editorials are coming in. We're going to be able to set you up where you can come in and you'll have like this spot, and it's like somebody, like, I don't know, I feel like because they were in competition, something has to do with like envy or competition somehow, or greed, or someone did something like a side deal, something about a toxic Navy SEAL or a toxic government official. They're going to need a lot of tissue. 1652, 77 is very important. 1652. And earlier was 752. 77 is very important. In numerology, that's 77. Jeez. Something about somebody who was sent from Kevin. Somebody who works in government with the name Kevin, who's corrupt. I am seeing an African-American man. There's a lot of sadness in this energy all of a sudden. It's about Joe Budden. It's about Joe Biden. It's about Poseidon. I was also seeing the King of Cups in the Spirit of the Divine. Do we have the Spirit of the Divine? I was seeing the King of Cups, but I was seeing the King of Cups in an Eight of Swords. Like, I was seeing, God was showing me that King of Cups card with the Eight of Swords in front of him. Like, it's almost like a dark-skinned man, like a chocolatey brown man in prison, or going to prison, or in some type of mental prison. But God showed me the King of Cups with the Eight of Swords. There could also be like a Scorpio, or something could have started in Scorpio season, October 24th through November 21st, who's like in a mental prison or in an emotional prison, or someone's emotionally stuck or blocked. Something about somebody who was cock blocking someone. It's about a stalker. The name Tess, the name Whitehurst. So I'm also getting so I had a really good time yesterday. Everything is coming in for a reason. I had a really good time. But it doesn't mean that the shadow and the light is in Preston at all times. So Smith and Weston. So I knew when to remove myself from certain conversations or certain interactions, just because sometimes people do things just to get a reaction. Some people do things to make things, a little bit more dramatic. They want to see a little bit more action for one reason or another. Somebody who was sent by your toxic brother. It's about a dirty undercover. I feel like you or someone important to you has been avoiding something for a long time because you're being divinely guided to do that. You're not getting yourself involved with things. I just got confirmation. Admin abuse is today. Admin abuse is today. 1937. Admin abuse is today? What the fuck does that even mean? I get random freaking invites from Snapchat. Speaking of Snapchat, I get random invites from Snapchat asking me to follow this person or follow that person. They're always trying to get me to interact. I just added some colleagues this weekend. I don't really use Snapchat. Admin abuse is today. Someone's trying to abuse someone. Maybe it's an administrator. Maybe something about somebody who is your favorite hater. Admin abuse, abusing an admin is today, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. Are you in love with me? Because I'm in love with you, but something makes no fucking sense. I'm getting even like hot. They feel put on the spot and they lied a lot and they stalked a lot. I don't know. Let's go with true crimes because I'm feeling criminal activity in the field. A spider web. Rosa, the name Rosa. A spider web. What did I say? Oh shit. 33 is very important. I'm waiting for the 333. 210102. I'm waiting for the 333. I'm waiting for the 333. There's a spider web. A web of lies, a web. Something on the web, something about the dark web. Something about Jocelyn. Something about hip-hop wives or something like that. And the one that's always fighting, or she's known to be very aggressive. Smitty or Eddie or something. She had a baby or she got pregnant. She was a side piece to a producer. Everything is coming in for a reason. Is it Love and Hip Hop? And what the hell's her name? Jocelyn is her name, I think. And Stevie J. I've never really watched this, by the way. Jocelyn and Stevie J. That's coming in. Stevie J and Jocelyn Go Hollywood is a 2016 VH1 reality spin-off serious star, something serious, following Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Jocelyn and Stevie J, the name Stevie. Ooh. Throat chakra attack. But some things, that didn't feel like an attack. That felt like a truth. That felt like a clearing. A clearinghouse. There's a web here of lies, a web, spider webs in spirituality, although they bring transformation, usually, so it has a transformative, I guess in like the more positive aspects. I'm trying to look at the positive of something. Somehow like positive accounts versus negative accounts, something about closing out a lot of accounts. It's about a council member. We have La Araña, someone was trying to weave a web. Someone was trying to play Black Widow. Someone was trying to catch a fly. This web was already weaved. Like, look how big it is. There's a big web of lies. There's a big web of a lot of people involved in a situation, a lot of connections. This energy was present yesterday. A fake sweetheart with a lot of connections that knows a lot of people, has a lot of support, a lot of males or females, take it how it resonates. A lot of family members, a lot of friends. Everybody believes their lies. A fake sweetheart with a big web. Who's actually trying to catch an innocent person or a fly or whatever the case may be. Or someone who's smaller. I was also getting, so yesterday, we were having a conversation and one of my colleagues, he said, what did he say to me? Oh, he said, if he didn't have a lot of money, he probably wouldn't be as attractive as you're seeing him. And I'm like, no, that's not true, because not for me anyway. But for those of you who have been here, I've talked about Patrick and how I met Patrick in San Diego years ago, and I met him when he was about to lose his home, and I had a big crush on Patrick. And Patrick, he picked it up energetically, but we weren't meant to be, but he picked it up energetically. He thought I was a secret agent. And he said to me, he's like, you're the spy that loved me. That's what I call you. Do you know that? And I was like, I didn't know that, but it's true what you're saying. He's like, you're the spy that loved me. And when I would see him begging on the street, like I would give him money from time to time when I had it, because I mean, I was also like in and out of houses, and trying to find stable income, and also not knowing if I was going to stay in San Diego. And when I saw him, like I would cry sometimes. One day I saw him and he was on the corner and he looked really skinny, and I cried a lot, and I was like, God, let me go back and give him $20 so he can get something to eat. And God said, you're not his guardian angel. He has a guardian angel. You need to respect that. And I just cried. I was so angry. I just sat in my car and I cried. And I had a huge crush on Patrick. Patrick, I said to God, I'm like, well, if I had enough money, can like I just ask him to marry me? And God's like, he's not the one for you. And I'm like, but I just love him. I had such a big crush on Patrick. Yeah, he was homeless. He had no money. I don't know, people projecting onto you that only care about people with money, and only, I don't know, for some of you there's like a weird projection in the field as well. Something about somebody who's secretly disrespecting you behind your back because they just care about climbing the ladder. And someone wants to hide something about a closed chapter when it comes to a musician or when it comes to music. We have a violin. So about play me a small violin. I am seeing Mr. Krabs, a greedy restaurateur involved in a situation. The number 18 or 37 could be significant for you. We have a lot of projecting. 18, the moon. Someone's definitely projecting onto you. Like if they're a gold digger, only care about money, or they only care about fancy titles, or they only hang out with people or give time to people that there's an interest. For some of you, someone's projecting onto you. The music industry could be significant for you. The telecommunications industry could be significant for you. The movie industry could be significant for you. Production could be significant for you. The World Wide Web is coming in. Someone is stressed the fuck out. For some of you, there's like a musician or someone in the music industry, or someone that used to play instruments. They're stressed out because of something that was found on the dark web. And so that has to do with Africa for some of you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. 1156. This is justice. 1111. 1156. We have a lot of 111. So we have opening up of portals. A Virgo could be significant for you. August 23rd through August through November. August 23rd through September 22nd. But for some of you, August to November 2747. Getting a lot of messages, and it's just matter of fact. Like it's not personal. Don't take it personal. I don't feel like it's about scolding. It's about Sonia. I don't feel hurt by anything. Like there's no friction in your soul. So for some of you, protect your peace. We need it. As a collective, the world needs it. You know, when you go to the ley lines and you give uploads to the divine force, it's almost like an excelity. It's not adversity. It's about an adversary. Accelerated vortices. For some of you, you're going to be brought to go to like Sedona, or I've looked at the ley lines. I also looked at them globally. There's so many. But where they intersect, an intersection. I am seeing like an intersection, like an actual like an intersection on the road, but you're going to be brought like through some type of like some type of Rick and Morty. I saw somebody with a Rick and Morty shirt yesterday, and like a couple of days ago, Rick and Morty came in. And you know another thing, when was it? Like 2 or 3 days ago? The last time, maybe not the last time, but the time before that we did a reading, the name Gavin came in, and I had a neighbor called Gavin. He introduced himself to me. He's like, I'm Gavin. I'm like, oh, you just came into a channeling last night. But, so that was somebody who lives in an inner fight and can't sleep at night. But you're going to be brought to go to like a vortex, and you're going to have accelerated downloads and uploads. I wasn't watching anything. You were watching something about ley lines for some of you, or you're about to. downloads and uploads via portals, but there's an acceleration because of where you're about to travel to for some of you. Take what resonates, or someone important to you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Something about somebody who likes to play with resonance and your cousin. Tuning forks. Forks could be significant for you. Tuning forks, Washington could be significant for you. I feel like you're going to like, again, I've been to Sedona, so that's the one that I'm like most familiar with just because of the way it made me feel. And I went with the intention of like feeling that. But for some of you, and something about somebody who's a fake gym rat who'll be stalking you, you're going to get some type of like download or upload or someone important to you. And it has to do with traveling somewhere where there are accelerated uploads and downloads because of the ley lines and how they all come together. Again, it gives like Sedona vibes, but there are so many all over the world. We have a chapter that is closing out when it comes to dating. For some of you, I also got, there's somebody that you're distant from. So now we're settling in. So some energies are clearing out. We're settling in 3103, 3104, something about a Navy Scout. We're settling in, and this is the energy that was present before starting. So you were dating someone, or someone important to you was dating someone or getting to know someone, and both of you had boss couple vibes. It's about bribes. It's about drunkenness, carousing. It's about a cruiser. It's about a PT cruiser. It's about an officer or like a cruiser for an officer. It's about a sheriff. So it's about the sheriff's department. So you were getting to know someone and like you had boss couple vibes. In fact, even if you had like even if this was going to be like a recomposed family, like you have your children, they have their children, or someone important to you, this could be like a friend of yours that's going through this or whatever the case may be. Take it however it resonates for you. You were even getting along with the stepchildren. Like it's like everything was going really, really well. And unfortunately, you had envy watchers, especially if you were dating someone at work, and especially if law enforcement is important to true 3211. You were getting to know someone and it's like you could have really made beautiful changes together. Like you really were, people were trying to play on your differences more than anything. People were trying to say like there was envy watching. There was just envy watching. And because you had power couple energy. And unfortunately, they were able to separate you. So someone's been watching you a lot online. Or this is you, my lovies. You take this however it resonates for you, wherever the shoe fits, wear it. And if it doesn't fit, then you're just getting a benefit off of channeling this and helping others clarify whatever this is in their lives or their friends' lives or whatever the case may be. But you had someone that was very into you. Like it was like natural. It was a soulmate actually. But unfortunately, someone let envious people get in the middle. Someone could have been acting single because for some of you, someone could have actually still been connected to someone else and they were situationally single. So people were gossiping about that. So it's not to say that your colleagues or your coworkers or whoever or family members or whoever was watching this situation, it's not to say that they were like wicked, even though some of them did have envy in their soul. But it's almost like, so you're trying to date her or you're trying to date him, but you haven't even finished out what you got to do with your ex, or like you're situationally single. You didn't even tell them that you're still connected to somebody else. So people were gossiping about that. So somebody pulled back on you. For some of you, somebody could cutty. I don't know. I'm seeing cutting cocaine. Like I'm seeing someone like taking a razor. I've only seen these things on television. Actually, no, a cousin of mine, he used to sell cocaine and he had them in little like packages. I was young. I was like 16 at the time. And he was like, can you help me pack this? And I was like, sure, why not? But because everybody knew that my father was involved in drug dealing. And he's like, how do you know how to pack it? He's like, have you packed before? I'm like, no, I've never packed anything. And he's like, because of your father, it's just in your genes. He said that. I don't know, for some of you, drug dealing and teenagers involved in packing drugs or something like that. Like he had already like had them in little baggies. I just had to like organize it for him. That's coming in. I don't know. Because I adored him. I adored him. For some of you, a cousin that you loved, that you did something illegal for, but you were underage. I was like 15 or 16 at the time. I used to hang out with him a lot. And then I stopped hanging out with him. But I don't know, a corrupt cousin, maybe somebody listened to a corrupt cousin who told them like focus on getting a level up in your career. Maybe somebody threw you under the bus for to get a career. Somebody threw you under the bus for a fucking foursome. That's another thing that was present in your preliminary. Lust energy, being cautious with lustful people around you at this time. You don't have to be like evil-minded per se, but 617 for some of you, 3527. Just being cautious with lustful people around you at this time. Something's not over. This is what came in. In the preliminary, for some of you, if you were wondering if someone's distant from you, if they ghosted you, they will be back. Take what resonates, leave what... Something about a baccarat. Something about Barack. The Obamas are coming in, the White House, out of Washington. It's about, I really want to make you my spouse. Somebody, they ran away from you, but they're going to come back. It's not over yet. I'm just a messenger. I have to tell you what I got to tell you. It's not over yet. You may need to forgive for some. Somebody could have been very immature in a situation. I have to tell you what I have to tell you. You know, I don't fluff it, my lovies. If there's true love, if it's a bullshitter coming back, I'll tell you, don't waste your fucking time. You could do whatever, at the end of the day, Rita, you could do whatever you want to. Absolutely. You know, you could do whatever you want to. However, if it's a bullshitter, I'll tell you, it's a bullshitter. Don't waste your time. They're fucking evil. They're toxic. They're coming back to ruin your life again. Unless you want to suffer some more. I don't think you deserve it. This one, I have to tell you, Minerva, some about inertia, the number 1206. There's unfinished business here, and I think it's worth it. It's up to you what you want to do. Forgiveness, you know, if somebody's coming back with a repented soul, why not? But if they've repented in their soul, it's very difficult energetically for them to even go back to who they were or what they were doing. If they've had a genuine repentance. That's why when people are like, repent and all this other bullshit, a lot of people talk out of their ass when it comes to religion. It happens in your soul. You cannot hide from God. It happens in your... Somebody really likes you. 37, 31, 32, 37 could be significant for you. 37, 37, 37, 38. You're going to go on a date and you're going to look great. Someone's not done with you. They're like, I'm not done with you. I'm sorry, but not sorry. Sometimes I have my lessons to go through. Somebody is very spiritual as well. Like, they could not seem like it, but they have a beautiful connection to God. You know, whatever they practice in their life, somebody could be religious, somebody could be whatever the case may be, somehow sacrilegious, but someone's also like waking up to the fact that like, religion is not the end all be all. Like, there's a bigger connection. Someone's very beautiful here, I have to tell you. Somehow the summertime, 3819, Leo season could be significant for you. Something about, I know I started a fight for no reason. So someone doesn't want to come back and gaslight you. I like this energy, my lovies. I have to tell you what I have to tell you. I really do. You could do whatever you want to. Something about somebody who was trying to play with voodoo on you. Somebody could have been trying to do like a love spell on you. Like, someone was trying to play with, like, games of tension, like, put you in, like, imaginary competitions to have you up in your head. Someone feels stupid. Like, they're like, what am I even doing? I was shot by Cupid. Someone knew they loved you since I knew I loved you before I met. Someone knew they loved you before they met you. They had been waiting their whole life. I'm going to make you my wife, or I'm going to make you my husband. Someone wants to marry you. I knew I loved you before I met you. Let me see what energy's over this. Which signs are relevant? Sagittarius. The number two, oh, look, 1208, 1208, definitely a Sagittarius. A Sagittarius, 39 or 27 could be significant for you between the ages of 27 and 39. 1208, that's Sagittarius season, definitely. 1208 Sagittarius season is something about somebody who started a fight for no reason. November 22nd to December 21st. Scorpio. I knew a Scorpio was going to come out. Scorpio, October 24th through November 21st. March 11th, I knew I loved you before. I can't even sing right now. Libra. Not November, but for some of you, November. September 23rd through October 23rd. Taurus. And Taurus. Strong Taurus. Taurus season. We're in Taurus season right now. So for some of you, somebody could have started a fight for no reason very recently, or a Taurus is very important in a situation for some of you. Taurus season, we have April 20th through May 20th. Something about mixing the signals. It's about Signal Hill. Something about foster parenting. Something about bananas foster. It's about Gloucester. It's about Worcester or Worcester or something like that. Somebody could pronounce it Worcester. Somebody can pronounce it Worcester. Berkshire. The UK, England. U and K have been present. 41, 11, 12. I wanted to get something else for you. I knew, because as soon as I go into this, I feel like something's going to shift. So I want to finish this out. You definitely want to finish this out. Something's going to shift. Everything is coming in for a reason. I knew I loved you before I met you. I told you, in some cases, incest. I don't know, somebody could have been in an incestual relationship, and that's also affecting the connection. Drama magnet. Chaos follows them everywhere. Constant beef, constant stories. Peace feels boring to them. You don't have to join them. I told you, you don't have to join in on a drama. And something has to do with incest. You know how many people hide that they were in incestual relationships? I'm very honest. I told you, when I was a child, my siblings and I, we never like penetrated. We didn't have sex with each other, but we would do dry humping. We would do dry humping. Did we ever actually kiss? I think did we actually kiss? I don't remember like kissing them, even though we used to kiss on the lips, but I don't remember like when we were trying to like do stuff like that. If anything, like we used to lick each other's feet. We would do dry humping. And I remember talking to my parents about it, but they dodged us. Like they didn't want us to talk about it. But I'm like, these are things you should talk about without shame, because in psychology, just this is Sicilian, it's about a Brazilian. Just in statistics alone, imagine people that don't report this. A lot of people report being sexually involved with a family member, or being sexually molested by a family member or someone close to the family, and the children exploring like incestual energies with each other. It's not that uncommon, but people don't talk. It's about Tutankhamun. Someone studied Medu Necher. It's about Fletcher. I told you, maybe somebody's at war because secretly, like, they have all of these secret things that happened, and they're still working through secret feelings from when they were a child that they haven't admitted. That, I don't know. I've met people that actually did penetrate their cousins, their siblings, and I'm like, wow, like, their minds are very different. Like, even the way they treat relationships. Somebody could be working through this, and God does not want you to get involved. Maybe someone didn't want to bring their drama to you, for some of you, or someone important to you, because like, I'm dealing with all this shit behind the scenes. I can't be in a relationship with this person. The name Christine could be significant for you. Someone has like a drama here, and it's like, I don't want to involve you. That's why, if you really want to know. So about I slept around with a fucking hoe, and now they're feeling like they're in a, okay, someone's with a psycho as well. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So, okay, Michael, I don't know, somebody's trying to like argue with you with a drama magnet, or a drama magnet is trying to bring you into a drama because they know that someone has feelings for you. Chaos follows them everywhere. Constant beef, constant stories. Peace feels boring to them. You don't have to join the low. Jeez. They didn't see how that was going to be a problem there. The number 8 could be significant. A secret hidden. I told you, August Leo can be very important to you because the number 8 is like hidden in there. They could have done a better job when it comes to this print, I have to tell you. But it's all right. We love them. It's about Sprint Mobile. It's about a mogul. I told you there's like a weird drama happening. And you're like, I feel the weird projection. Don't get involved, my lovies. Do not get involved. It ain't that serious. So, but I'm not that innocent with a fake innocent person. With a fake sweetheart. Silent treatment. New chapter. The name Brittany could be significant for you. Someone got catfished by an energy vampire. They got catfished by an energy vampire. Energy vampires, draining conversations, constant drama. You feel tired after seeing them. Time to pull the plug. It's about a spiritual thug. Silent treatment. A Nintendo Wii could be significant. Something about playing a Nintendo Wii. Weaponized silence. Emotional shutdown. Punishing instead of talking. Healthy love communicates. I told you, I feel like somebody was trying to like put a love spell on you. A freezer spell could be significant. I saw a vision of like someone putting a lot of freezer spells. I also had a dream about my your toxic brother, for some of you, is coming in. I had a dream about it's like I don't even want to really talk about her. This is how it feels like. I had a dream about, I haven't seen these people in years, but I had a dream about my my ex-brother. My ex-brother's wife or ex-wife or whatever the hell they're doing. I don't know, I haven't seen them. But she was in my dream and I was like, what are you doing here? Like, I don't know. Maybe someone's also trying to violate you or drain you in the dream state. I feel like someone's trying to like sugarcoating something, sweet words. I feel like I'm trying to not speak about it, to sugarcoat things, to avoid. It's almost like a difficult energy or a difficult conversation. Or the question is, what are you doing here? Like, that's the question. Sweet words hidden, like, I don't talk to you. I've respected your life. Why are you violating my energy? Why are you still trying to get in my space? So about somebody who was very two-faced. Sweet words, hidden stings, avoiding the real issue, too good to be true. Read between the lines of the cold treatment. For some of you, because somebody's involved with so many messes behind the scenes, you could be feeling like they're giving you the silent treatment, but like instead someone's definitely mixing the signals. Instead, they're not trying to give you like the silent treatment or someone important to you. They're more trying to like figure out how they're going to get out of a shithole with an energy vampire. I told you they ghosted you and roasted you. In some cases, I don't think they roasted you. I think they were more like, if anything, they got roasted because it's like, even if people were envious, they're like, yo, that's a catch. Like, you two are a match. Even when people were envious and talking shit, the truth still came out. Like, this would be a wonderful relationship. They ghosted you. For an energy vampire. And they mix the signals. And Signal Hill is very important. North Carolina could be significant for you. And they mix the signals. I told you. I'm telling you, I feel like someone is not doing what their heart really wants them to do. I am so in love with you. That's really what their heart wants them to say and do and show you. Not just like, it's like, I am so in love with you. You don't know how in love with you I am. I really want to be your man, or I really want to be your woman. Somebody really wants to be with you. They are mixing the signals because they still have a lot of, it's like, I feel like someone's also closed out a chapter, but they're resisting their own happily ever after. It's like, it's about resilient, it's about resisting arrest. It's about somebody with fake breasts. Someone with implants is going to resist arrest. Someone's with they love you. You are my secret love. I don't think this is a crush. They love you. You are the secret love of their life. You're going to be my wife. You're going to be my husband. Somebody loves you. I love you, baby. I love you. I fucking love you. I love you. I love you. I really do. Like, sex would be so wonderful with you. Someone fantasizes about you all the time. Somebody could even, for some of you, I don't necessarily feel like it, but in some cases, someone definitely masturbates to the thought of you. But it's purer than that. Like, it's like, oh my God, I'll be a fake gym rat for you just to stalk you. I have to tell you, somebody could be stalking you all the time. I fucking love you. Like, I only have eyes for you. I only have eyes for you. And I'm hiding it. And they're mixing the signal. They're trying to, they're coming off as they're cold-hearted, like they sugarcoat stuff. They're coming off as a jerk, but they're not. I promise you they're not. They promise you they are not. Someone feels really ashamed because it's like, why am I playing this game? Someone's asking themselves like, why? Why am I playing this game with the love of my life? Like, this is what I've been praying for. Something about, and she's not a dirty whore, or he's not a dirty whore. You're not a horrible mother. You're not a horrible father. Somebody sees your beauty. Even if you don't have children, someone sees you as the perfect parent. Like, someone just sees your light. And you're dark. Someone loves you. I just love everything about you. My heart loves you. My spirit loves you. This is true love, my lovies. They mix the signals. Someone feels ashamed. And I told you, what did I say? Someone does care a lot about money. This is not the type of person that, maybe like that's their shadow side. Again, I don't think that they're necessarily, yes, a little bit. They are judging you based on money, or they're comparing you to their other options. If somebody does have other options, secretly, and a part of them, especially their shadow side, somebody who's very suicidal, they're thinking a lot about, so somebody's trying to also like pair up with people that it's like, for example, like if somebody comes from a wealthy family, or if somebody has a certain title, like, everything came in earlier for a reason. This is not the type of person that will fall in love with a homeless person. Or someone that seems like they don't have money. Like, this is not the type of person that would do that. Unless it's you. I want all your dreams to come true. This is what they're fighting. This is the shadow. Money talks, bullshit walks. Money talk, finances affecting love, power, support, or control through cash. Time to be honest about goals. Count the cost. It's about a lacrosse team. 52-55. I want you on my team. It's about somebody who is very obscene, and it's about Christine. Someone's getting a wake-up call. That they've been dealing with spiders. It's over the spiders. They're getting a wake-up call about what is true love, what is friendship, what does emotion mean, what does religion mean, what does spirituality mean, what does politics mean. Like, someone's asking themselves very deep questions. If someone's in a relationship, you're making someone go through a tower for some of you. In some cases, someone's actually married, and they're thinking of you like this. They're thinking of leaving their spouse for you. For some of you, I have to tell you what I gotta tell you. Someone is thinking of leaving their spouse or leaving their house because it's like, I've been living in the matrix. I've been living in an illusion. You gave somebody a spiritual awakening. I don't think you did this. They are definitely on their path, but they found you. Like, you're a catalyst. You know, when Neo walked through, okay, the Matrix could be very significant for you. Somebody could have watched the Matrix recently. When Neo went through like Trinity didn't get with Neo before he exited the Matrix. Because in fact, Neo wanted to go back to the Matrix at one point. Just the messenger. And I told you they're obsessed with watching you on, I was getting this download just now, and they're obsessed with watching you online. But I think you're helping to wake somebody up. Someone's also realizing that someone that is envious of you, they're just noticing about like what they're saying about you, the little things they're talking about you, that someone be stalking you online that supposedly doesn't want them with you. This could be a toxic family member, someone, maybe if they're not toxic, but for some of you they are. I'm also seeing third-party attraction. Somebody is like trying to give them like ultimatums and I'll kill myself if you leave. For some of you, someone is a third party to a married person or to someone that's already with someone else. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Something about somebody and their toxic cousin. So you have people are noticing, or this person is noticing, that people stalk you online and they comment or they're trying to like share with this person or talk shit about you. If somebody is connected to, for example, like I'm getting like, this person, whoever this is to you or to someone important to you, they have other people they're connected to that don't know you or don't know the person important to you that is affected by this situation. And they're commenting about what you share online. And it's like, but why are you looking them up online? So you have a bunch of people obsessed with looking you up. Like, did you know they went to Harvard? How do you know that? When have you talked to them? You don't even really talk to them. You say you don't even like them. Or someone's trying to act like a fake sweetheart. Like, I never said I didn't like them. I don't even know them. But like sneak jabs and sneak disses. So I wanted to be your missus, or I wanted to be your mistress. 1224, 1225. Christmas. It's about a christening. Blocked. They're going to block someone. They're getting a wake-up call about drunk texts, about real ones, and they're blocking out anything that doesn't make sense. So somebody here, over the next few months or so, for some of you, Russo or Russell, you want me to get some names for you as well? Over the next few months or so, somebody's going to go through the name Lily is very important. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at Lily. Lily, that was one of the first names. Lily, Jillian, something like that. Over the next few months, someone's going to have like a wake-up call. For some, it may be longer or shorter. 5711, 5712. So I'm going to escort her. Take that however that resonates for you. The name Aisha, the name Roman, the name Luna, the name Lucas, the name Isaiah. Isaiah wants to hide. Isaiah is a player from the Himalayas. The name, I told you the name Rosa or Rosalie, but the name Rosa. Rosemary, also Olive, Olivia, Nora, Henry, Nova, Benjamin is getting cut off, Zoe, Imogen. This name of Imogen has been very present. Harper, twins, another Nova. We're taking this Nova out. We don't need that many Novas. We don't need that many stars. Ally, Jones, Grace, Justin, Bigotry, Lending Tree. I don't know, for some of you, Caden, Jack, Samuel, Reese. I'm looking for Sebastian, but Sebastian ain't here. Sebastian lives in their fear, in his fears of his peers. Someone's looking for Sebastian, but Sebastian ain't here. Sebastian really ain't here. Nope, not even a little bit. But James is. I don't know if someone's trying to project onto a Sebastian. Sebastian has nothing to do with this right now. So let's leave Sebastian alone. Sebastian is a witness, if anything. Sebastian is a witness. It's about witness protection. Something about psychological deflections. Boom. Okay, so we're done with this energy. Jesus, 5912. How long we going for today, my lovies? Are we doing this? Something about your hairs are turning gray. You're hurt. You're hurt. You're hurt. I'm hurt. Who's hurt? A little child. A little child. I'm hurt. A little child. I'm hurt. We got, okay, for some of you, somebody got love bombed by an organized crime ring or someone involved in organized crime who's gonna do time in due time. I was getting that as well. 1229, something about somebody who was sent from hell. So I need help. Someone in an organized crime ring is asking for like reinforcements. Someone from law enforcement. I don't know, is somebody from an organized crime ring gonna go through something and need to call the cops? How the fuck does that work? Excuse me. Excuse me, my lovies. Something about someone who hired someone to do root work on Upwork. So root work on Upwork. Upwork, you hire all types of like programmers, back-end or front-end developers. But they hired someone to do root work. So Stacy. It's about Damon Dash. It's about diabetes. 1230. So if somebody was trying to do root work, but I'm getting it as the root chakra. So somebody was trying to affect the spine. Someone's stability, their security, and their survival. Someone was trying to hire a programmer, a hacker, to affect someone's stability, their survival, and their spine. Somebody could have been having spinal cord issues. 0101 because of this. 13. It's about because of Chris. It's about Mr. Beast. It's about CRISPR, geneticist. I feel like I bit my tongue, but I didn't. I don't know, the tongue, I bit my tongue. A snake? Someone who is two-faced? I don't know, a split tongue? Someone is speaking. I am seeing the two snakes at the top. Someone has a split mind. Someone could be like, they could actually be bipolar. Like, I don't get bipolar energy that much. It doesn't come in, like not Tribeca, not true bipolarism. I think some diseases are overdiagnosed, and we've seen that. That's a thing. But someone's actually bipolar. They're actually bipolar. And they also have a split. So someone's brain, the way it's developed and the way that the neural circuits run, somebody can actually have like some type of split. So if somebody thinks they're for example, like I am seeing Chris and I am seeing Mr. Beast. Somebody who was lying and saying you were obese. Something about obituaries. I don't know. For some of you, you got to be careful, my lovies, especially if you have a lot of money or you're tied to people with a lot of money. My hand is itchy. Somebody was trying to set somebody up. Like, I picked up on this energy a while ago of a fake friend who wanted to become a woman. So a man who wanted to cut his dick off to marry a rich friend of his and pretend like they were living a love affair. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. Not fearful, but that's there. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Yeah, they wanted to become an empress. They wanted to become a woman. It's like, how do you become a woman? Just by cutting your dick off and dressing up as a woman. It doesn't work. Not at your soul, my lovies. You know how many lifetimes it took to get you the way you are, naturally you? God is so amazing. Doesn't that look like a cut dick? Look at his dick. Like, how do you become a woman when you're really a man? Someone's at war with themselves. They're at war with themselves. So they're at war with Excel. They're at war with Excel sheets. They're at war with themselves. They're at war with themselves. How do you become a woman when you're really a man? Karma, the Wheel of Fortune. The Sun. Look at these fucking obliterated genitals. Someone's obliterated genitals. The general. Go to the general and spend some time. I don't know. Someone's going through a fucking financial crisis, though. A stalker who was lying and saying, I don't know. There's like a man on the low. He's not on the low, though. Someone feels like they're openly gay. But they thought that turning themselves into a woman would, I don't know, someone got mental issues. But there's like a man who wants to harm or wanted to harm a woman. A Leo could be significant for you. Something about because you didn't want my dreams to come true, so I don't want your dreams to come true. I don't know. Someone's also very like immature. You're dealing with a digital. You're dealing with an immature. Someone got like psychopathic energy. And they're getting bad karma. Capricorn. That's hitting their finances. What's the house of? The house of, okay, somebody cares a lot about the house, fashion houses. Capricorn, career. Somebody wanted to affect your career. They definitely wanted to affect your stability, your root, or someone important to you, and career. 10th house. House of career and public image. So because somebody, do you see how they project? Do you see how they project? Because they're having a whole breakdown in their house of career and public image. Somebody wanted to harm someone's career and public image. That's crazy. In astrology, the 10th house is often called the house of career and public image. It sits at the very top of your birth chart, the midheaven, representing the peak of your social standing, professional achievements, and legacy you leave behind. Core themes of the 10th house: vocation versus work, reputation and status, authority and parents, dharma and legacy, traditional rulership, the zodiac. Something about the zodiac killer. I don't know. Someone got like creepy energy. The zodiac sign is Capricorn and the ruling planet is Saturn. 300 degrees. I don't know, something about incinerating something or burning something. It's about Burning Man. It's about Birmingham. Here we go with the Birmingham. Birmingham has been present for you. We got a shrimp. The number 30, another 3. Jesus. Shrimp. Crab boils could be significant for you. You could be cooking crab or crab boils, or you want to eat crab boil. Crab boil have been very present in the preliminaries and in the energy. La chalupa. Maybe you're going sailing, you're going to the water, you're going picking flowers, harvesting, shopping, food shopping for some, food shopping, all types of food shopping, restaurant shopping, grocery store. We got shopping in the field. 4884. Someone who is stalking you. Strangulation in the reverse. Someone can't choke you out. Somebody wanted to choke out your career. Like somebody wanted to put like, it's like a chokehold on your root chakra. Like somebody actually wanted to almost like a ritual because they cut their dick off. For some of you, you're dealing with someone who actually cut their dick off. So like somebody wanted to like, it's almost like somebody could have been, before they cut their dick off, they could have been into like a lot of like extreme sex that involved, you know how like some people like they do like those like I don't know, someone got Enoch energy. Somebody could have been an Enoch in a past life and they rap a rapper and they like remanifested this. Somebody, for some of you, is into like those types of like what are they? Where they tie their balls up so they don't come. I don't know, someone's into shit like that. Someone's into like what is it? BDSM? SNM? What is it? Yeah, SNM. That's it. Someone's into like whips, chains, handcuffs, abuse, genital abuse. Like somebody could have liked to get kicked in the balls a lot. Like shit like that. That's what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. My asshole hurts. Someone definitely took it in the butt a lot as a man. A lot. A lot. And the name Amanda is important in this energy. Someone took it in the butt a lot. 16. A tower. Somebody could be letting this go. I don't know. Someone's like, oh, I'll release. For some of you, you're dealing with someone that they didn't cut their dick off, but they're a man, but they've been into secret same-sex shit. 01, 10, 34, 35. They're getting over the shame of it. Shannon, Cheyenne, a Porsche. Dating an accident. 01, 10, 55. Dating an accident. Like I'm almost getting it as in, again, I am picking up on the energy of somebody who has been secretly in the closet. 01, 11, 11, or it's about making deposits. Like code words. Someone's definitely taking, my asshole is bugging me. Someone bugging someone. Someone definitely, they've taken it in the ass and put it in people's asses. Men. It's about Ben. It's about bend. It's about bend over, Roger. Something about Red Rover, send Roger over. My ass is bothering me now. Oh. Hold on. Yeah, they're clearing. They're clearing. Every time I burp, for those of you who are new, when I'm channeling, that's a clearing of negative energy. So someone is accepting themselves. This doesn't necessarily mean just because you've accepted something in your life. In fact, a lot of the closure that I've received in my life, it was just me and God. Just God and I. 01, 12, 15, 16. Someone is definite 17, 18, 19, 20. Yep. They're definitely healing from things that could have happened even when they were in their teenage years, in their childhood. And something has to do with like secret, clandestine is coming in. Secret incestual relationships, secret on the low relationships. Someone's healing from that. And they're accepting it. They're not faking it. And again, it's not something that you have to like, you know, when people like, I've seen videos of like, for example, men that were raped by their uncles. And they go and they tell their uncle, like, you did this to me. I'm so upset with you. This is my healing. I'm doing it. And again, everybody heals, you know, the way that they're going to heal. But in the soul, more often than not, that's just an external way to continue. Tina, to continue some type of inferno outside yourself, and the drama still follows you. Usually healing is a very like inside job type of thing. You're not going to your mother to say, you know, you used to abuse me every day. In fact, when I would try to talk about what my mother did to me as a child and even as an adult, it never ended well. And then I would just have to like, you know, it's like, she's my mother, what can I do? This is what I can do. I can separate myself from you and wish you a good life. And I'll go be Spirit's wife over there far away from you, so that my dreams can come true and I don't feel drained or abused by you. Usually it's more often than not that. Like, you're not going to get closure by arguing with someone that loves the drama. They actually feed off of it. It's given them a soul's purpose in their mind. That's very difficult for you to go against someone's mental capacity to see something as their soul's purpose. when it comes to treating you a certain way. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Somebody who listened to your toxic cousin. Some about a toxic uncle. Some about tacit consent. Isn't tacit consent? Now I want to lean into the tacit. Something about the taxi. Something about Lean Six Sigma. Tacit consent, when you sign somebody, the parents give permission. I am getting it in like dating. Like the parents give an older person permission to date their child and they have tacit consent or some shit like that. That's coming in. Organized crime. I told you organized crime is in the field. It's over when it comes to a plan with an organized crime thingy. They can't be greedy. Someone was trying to do something for greed. It failed. Someone was an accomplice and a partner in crime. When it comes to an assassination. So yesterday at the rodeo, I was sitting next to a colleague of mine, and she was telling me how one of the people in the rodeo, or he used to be part of the rodeo, he used to be one of the performers or something like that. She said that it's about a fake gym rat. It's about a fake gymnast. She said that they were related to, or he knew someone that was related to a person that was set to inherit a lot of land in this area. And what they decided to do was commit a double murder. So they murdered some people because for some reason, the person that was related to the people that was supposedly going to give them land, that person thought they were going to inherit, and they weren't even, I guess, like they were really not even on the freaking will. So they killed these two people and they went to prison for a double homicide. That's coming in for a reason. For some of you, someone could not organize a crime that they tried to do for greed, where they were looking for accomplices to assassinate someone. A social media influencer could be significant for you. Something about influenza. Something about Venza. Something about stalking you in a Venza. 1245. Someone was trying to organize a crime for greed and they had partners or they couldn't. I don't know. Maybe there was a partner, but they dropped out. When it comes to assassinating someone. Capricorn. Capricorn season. Someone who started a fight for no reason. Again, Capricorn, strong Capricorn in the energy today. 12/22/01/19. Something about somebody's hairs are turning gray. Yep. Someone had a change of heart. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have genuine repentance. We have a change. We're not going to do anything for greed anymore. Something was found in written form. We have issues Wednesday, Mercury day. The energy of Mercury rules the written. Something was found in written form. I told you, for some of you, somebody could have gotten someone from Upwork to participate in criminal activity. Something is written though. It's in written form. Again, coding is written, emails, messages, letters, but I am getting like digital form. You are in your North Node. You are in your North Node. I told you the North Node energy since the beginning. Okay, we're about to end. 01/17/56. Something about Bend. Something about Oregon. Something about organ trafficking. You are in your North Node. Someone was trying to assassinate someone who's in their North Node. I told you, for some of you, you've been in your North Node. I want to see something else. 1247. PR. I want to see, shit. Oh my God. So I wanted to see how many years it takes for Mercury to do a full orbit around the sun, because I forgot, because there's so much energy out there. A year on Mercury, one full orbit around the sun, lasts approximately 88 Earth days. 88 days. 88 days. Something in written form. 88 days. To be analyzed. Because it is the closest planet to the sun, it has the shortest year in our solar system, traveling a rapid speed of about 47 Kimura, 47 kilometers per second. Due to its slow rotation, one Mercury year is actually shorter than a single day on the planet. 88. The number 88 could be significant. 011926. 011926. My God. So there's the power of 99 and 88 there. So we're closing out a chapter. 88 days. I'm looking. "88 days from today would put us at July 30th. I told you, Leo season is very important. So somebody who started a fight for no reason. July 30th, 2026. Thursday, July 20th. Or July 20th for some. Maybe 10 days before, 10 days after. I am also getting assassination as in death energy. An ending. Something will be found in written form. Okay. I want to get a few note cards for you and then we'll call it a day. Volcano. Something's about to explode. Delays. There are still a little bit of delays. A public administrator. There's an issue with an administrator. A public administrator. Someone who works, somebody who works out at your gym. Who lives a life of sin. Public administrator. Someone could work for a government office as some type of public administrator. I am getting that. Somehow you're someone who is a fake gymnast and a fake gym rat. Getting their partner to spy on you. Someone seeing that you are an earth angel. Or someone important to you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We got a pyramid scheme. Definitely illegal dealings here. Organized crime. Pyramid schemes. We have a volcano. They had a secret abortion. Someone had a secret abortion in the past. Something's going to be found in written form when it comes to a secret abortion. Negative affirmations are ruining their own life. Somebody who is getting their partner to spy on you. Negative affirmations or negative talk tracks. I told you, for some of you, somebody is like randomly saying very negative things and bringing false reports. I am getting that. Some about false reports saying you're an escort or some crazy shit. Anyways, they're ruining their own life with their craziness. They're heading south. Someone is not, because they don't want to master themselves. M-A in the reverse. Someone's not a master. And then synergistic benefits. And it's about surrogacy. Something about great immaturity and great insecurity. Something about somebody who's always asking, like, what's the tea? Somebody could actually say that. Like, what's the tea? A Buddhist temple. Or you're just very peaceful at this time. Again, I feel like your energy is very peaceful no matter what's happening around you. Continue to feel that way. People feel intimidated by you because for some of you, no matter what's happening around you, somehow you are always just bring it back to source. Calm, cool, collected. You know, you could feel emotion. It's not to say that you're fucking emotionless. But for the most part, you're not going to go, for example, you're not going to explode. Like if people, for some of you, people know that if they go through whatever you've been through in their lives, they wouldn't even survive. It's like, I can't survive a day in your shoes. Some people look at you like that. It's like, how do you do it? Like you're like you're your magician. Like you're the real magician. 012312. We have town hall meeting. They had a town hall meeting in the past, so that they could raise funds and tell people that it was for something, but it was really for something else. They stole the funds. This was in the past. This was an organized crime. They had a whole town meeting. There was a group that got involved with raising funds to steal them and pretend like they were going to use it for something else. We have a sexless relationship. We have a health services manager. We have a clinical research coordinator. We have, you don't own a lot of things. This is you. For some of you, this is you. You don't own a lot of things, but you would give the shirt off of your back. Patrick, one day I was parked. I was doing homework. So I would go to that Starbucks to do homework. And when I used to work for GoFundMe, and there was another remote job I had, I would go there and I would, somehow somebody was stalking you for their dad, or your dad, take it how it resonates. But I would go and I would do work there and I would do homework there. And so I would be there for hours just parked and typing up. And I remember when he would see me, mind you, this man was going through it. He would bring food, like he got food stamps and he's like, I brought you stuff. And I'm like, you brought me things with your food stamps? And he's like, yeah, what do you want to eat today? I got chicken for you. I got bread for you. I got candy too for dessert. There are a lot of successful psychopaths out there. Successful psychopaths. What the fuck does success mean? One day I noticed he had a lot of welts on his head. And I said, I got him, what did I get him? I got him tea tree oil. And I said, here, Patrick, put this on your head every night. And they went away. He was like, you remember? And then like years after, like 2 years after, he saw me. And he's like, you remember the oil you gave me? It worked. I used it. They don't own a lot of things, but they would give the shirt off of their back. A verbal agreement. I told you someone's going shopping. I'm seeing people shopping. Definitely going shopping. We got sodium. Someone needs to watch their sodium levels. Someone who was seeking asylum. We got a blog. A luxury brand. Someone made up that they were going to help someone and stole some funds. Just so they could live a life of luxury. May 21st, they are going to ask if they can go, and you should say no, because it is time for a spiritual cleanse, and that will speed up a situation. So depending on how much spiritual work someone does for some of you, you're going to see a turnaround in someone's energy. So something could be all the way from May 21st all the way to December for some. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Somehow somebody who was planning dismemberment, something about Manning, something about Tom, something about Tom's mom, it's about John, it's about St. John. Vierge, we got a storm coming for a Capricorn energy. And an Aquarius. Somehow somebody who is very nefarious. We have issues with an Aries, especially a gentleman watching this, Aries, an issue with an Aries who refuses to integrate their shadow and their light and calm their inner fight. That's why they can't sleep at night. Something about an Aries watching this, especially an Aries man who thinks that people are doing voodoo on him. No one's doing voodoo on you. Somebody could be an Aries, Taurus, cusper. No one's doing voodoo on you, my lovey. Someone is definitely an Aries, Taurus, cusper. It's about CRISPR. No one's doing voodoo on you, my lovey. You know, I get it. Especially with private reads, I tend to be like a much more paced when it comes to these things. But my lovey, if you spend your time lying on people, spying on people, stalking people, you're selfish. You're not a good partner to your partners. You're not a good husband to your wife. You're not a good wife to your husband. You are a pervert when it comes to children. You have all of these hidden demons, right? You speak with a split tongue, do as I say and not as I do. You're tyrannical. My lovies, nobody has to do spell work on you. Like, no one has to do spell work on you. There's somebody watching this, especially an Aries, Taurus, Cusper man. It's part of the divine plan, my lovies. No one's doing spell work on you. No one's doing spell work on you. You are toxic and you're triggered by your own creation of your toxic energy. 012944. And something about somebody who is filled with Henry. It's about Henry, something about Henrietta Lacks. Someone envies a woman. Someone could even be the type of man who secretly hates women. This is the type of person that pretends they love their mother. Oh my gosh, my mother is the best. I call her every day. And this is their energy. This is really their energy. No one's doing hex work on you, my lovey. Somebody needs to hear this. So they feared this. No one's doing Hennessy. Someone drinks a lot of Hennessy. No one's doing ritual work on you. No one's bothering you. You have the storm within. No matter where you go, this is what you will find. Somebody who was trying to organize a crime. Somebody who wanted to create an organized crime ring with a lot of minors or like recruit people that were under 18. Everything came in earlier for a reason. Someone likes to sell drugs. Someone is triggered by their reflection. There is no twin flame fuck shit here. No future. There is a future. There's no gossip. Someone cannot steal from you. This also feels like someone is blocked. Like someone could be blocked by holding imaginary grudges. Like someone thinks like someone's trying to like mirror them or get under their skin. And it's like, no, I don't mirror you at all. No, I don't. We're not connected at all. Not the way you think. Nope. There are no secret hidden feelings, no ulterior motives, nothing to gossip about. Someone could even be thinking like that people are gossiping about them or someone's gossiping about them behind their back. Like this feels like a very one-sided connection. Someone's in a one-sided connection. Aries, Taurus man. 101 or a cusper. Somebody could have been born like April 22nd, April 23rd, April 24th. Taurus, April 20th through May 20th. Aries, March 21st through April 19th. So like from maybe like April 17th all the way to April 23rd or something like that. Something about somebody who was a fake gym rat who'll be stalking you. Here we go with more people stalking you. Yeah, there's no scorned lover here. No one's holding on to your energy. This feels like it's like you're barking up the wrong tree. It's a lending tree. You're barking up the wrong tree. Whoever the hell this is, they're barking up the wrong tree. This is like going out of your way to argue with someone that's like not arguing with you. Or like you see like they're always trying, like someone's really trying to make something happen that's not happening. This reminds me of something that happened last night. Where again, I'm very aware when I'm out. Because you don't have to be paranoid, but you have to know that the light and the shadow is always present. So there was a gentleman that kept trying to get my attention, and I already had like a feeling, and he said something in front of a lot of people that made me feel uncomfortable. So I'm like, I'm gonna back up, I'm gonna give you space, and you should give me space. He tried to come up to me and put his arm around me. First and foremost, I don't like men like putting their arms around me. If I let you put your arms around me, I really trust you, or we have like a very close connection. I don't like random men, especially if you have some type of perversion in your soul. I don't like you putting your hands around me, and not in public. He also told people, like, I was talking to the DJ, and he told the DJ, oh yeah, she's with me. I'm like, no, that's my colleague. Like, I'm not with him. That's just a colleague of mine. But he kept trying to come around me and pretend like he wanted to tell me something. And I'm like, it's all right. Like, I got it. Like, I got the message. He had already told somebody else that had told me. I'm like, it's okay. He's like, no, but I gotta tell you. I just wanted to tell you. I'm like, I got you. Like, I got it. It's all right. Like, I got it. He told me already. Thank you. Someone's trying to force, like, it feels clingy. It feels very clingy. They can't scam you. I told you someone was trying to also set up some type of scam here. They can't, I don't feel, even if somebody, Eva Longoria, even if somebody was not trying to scam you, for some of you, they just don't match your frequency. They are triggered because nothing is working. There is a future. You're not a scam artist. They can't steal from you. They're not your match. And they are toxic. They can't body shame you. They don't support you. And they have very disrespectful energy. Someone is trying to figure out how to weasel their way into your energy to create a fucking mess. That's what it feels like. Like, how do I snake my way in? You could be seeing a lot of snakes, snake skin, snake symbols, actual snakes. It's like, how do I snake my way in and transform everything for the worst? You can't. Somebody, you shouldn't have listened to your toxic aunt. A secret pregnancy or a secret project or a secret, some type of like incubation is coming in. Incubation? Okay. You're not going to act out of childhood wounds, or you're not acting out of childhood wounds. For some of you, something is in gestation. That's the better word. That's what I was looking for, but somebody said it's incubation. Something is in gestation, and there will be a new birth or a renewal later on, depending on how much energy work someone actually does. Patience is not just about waiting. It's about what you do while you wait. I told you there's something about someone getting arrested in the field who's fucking toxic. Infamy, because someone's being a people pleaser. I told you for some of you, there's a delay because someone is a people pleaser. I told you. It is what it is. I told you something about Nintendo Wii or something like that. I was seeing Nintendo Wii or some type of game. I am getting that. But for some of you, someone does feel like they're playing games. Not because they want to. They're actually wondering, like, why the fuck am I playing this game? But they're caught up in some fuck shit. That's why. Marrying someone else. I don't think someone's gonna marry someone else. What is this marrying someone else? There's a false accusation. Yeah, there's a false accusation. So there's a false accusation of somebody marrying someone else because somebody else was hating on you. I don't know. Somebody could have also falsely accused you that you were gonna marry someone else, or that you married someone else, or someone was making up shit about you being in another connection or some crazy shit. They can't do spell work on you. I told you someone tried a love spell, a binding spell. For some of you, someone was trying to tarnish your reputation and say, like, that person's supposed to marry this other person, or whatever the case may be. And that was the spell work. It was the lie that they told. But outsiders are exposing everything. I told you outsiders are exposing everything. They're like, what the fuck? Why are you gonna ruin a good thing? Why did you ruin a good thing? Someone will not be entertaining other options when it comes to third-party getaways. For some of you, be patient and get to know people. You know how many people I meet that are situationally single? And all of a sudden, it's like they have like these secret trips places. And it's like, oh, where are you going? It's like, oh, I'm just going to go visit some friends in Canada. Okay, Canada's coming in. I'm just going to go visit some friends. And before you know it, they have like you meet their girlfriend at like a work function. It's like, and then she tells you, oh yeah, I live in Canada and blah, blah. And it's like, oh, oh, he wasn't just visiting some friends. He was actually visiting his girlfriend or her boyfriend. Be cautious with that. We got a control freak or a manipulator here. Just be cautious with manipulations for some of you. I had a conversation with somebody. I mean, I didn't go as far as, you know, I kept it pretty reserved, but I'm like, oh, he was visiting you in a city with a letter L. He was visiting you. He said he was visiting his friends, but oh, it's you, his girlfriend. People playing situationally single. Be cautious with people playing fucking games that only want to fuck. And then you meet their fucking girlfriend or their boyfriend or their wife or their fucking husband. And then it's like, dang, I mean, we could have had a really nice friendship. But you came in with this snake shit. And these are the seeds you fucking plant when you meet new people. You're not going to sleep with someone's fucking spouse or their boyfriend or their girlfriend. Everything is coming in for a reason. Someone was trying to set you up for you to sleep with them, having a whole fucking connection, but pretending like they're just going to... When people start being sneaky and weird about their trips, ask questions. You're not going to sleep with someone's spouse or someone's fucking husband or wife or partner or boyfriend or girlfriend. Like, we'll be friends. But damn, you're fucking stupid. Why do you do shit like that? And you have such a wonderful fucking girlfriend. Like, what the fuck? Like... Fucking false accusations. Someone can't falsely accuse you of sleeping with people's spouses. There's a false accusation here of what? That you married someone else? What is this? Is this you? And that you're a third party. Who's falsely accusing you? That you married someone else, or that someone married someone else and you're a third party to someone. That you're a third party contact. Who's falsely accusing you? An Aquarius. An Aquarius and a mother. Or their mother. Or their partner. A Pisces mother. That's my Pisces. My mother's a Pisces. A Pisces. An Aries. And a Sagittarius. That's my father. That's funny. So we have something about people that wanted you with no money. So somebody was trying to ruin your life and not want people to date you by falsely accusing you of being a third party to a married person. A bunch of stalkers and liars. And something about people that put out a hit for hire. And something about somebody who wanted you fired. And lying and saying you have herpes for some of you. Okay. So they be lying on you every day. Okay, and who are you? Saturn. You could be a Capricorn. Sagittarius. 111. The number 111, the number 01, Sonoma. 01, 42, 17, or 18 could be significant for you. A Libra. A Taurus. Strong Taurus. Something about torrents. Something about like Napster or something like that. Something about they be sending fake gym rats to stalk you. A private gym. Like, you could live like in a condo or something like that where there are private gyms. And strong Capricorn. I know we were going to end with, for some of you, you're definitely a Capricorn. Okay. All right. So... Gossip, everyone knows. Nobody's gossiping about this. You're not getting blocked. No one is gossiping about people that are lying about you, saying that you're a third party to a married person, or that no one is gossiping about this. No one is like judging you for this, or no one's looking at you. Like, people see who you are. They're not talking to this third party or these people or whoever these people are. This could be a whole group or family, like pretending like you have a love story with someone, or a secret, like a clandestine. The word clandestine is very important. A clandestine connection with someone. No, you don't. Because these people don't want to see you suffer. You're around people that don't want to see you suffer, and they're not trying to spread false information about you, about creepy people stalking you, pretending like you have a connection, and spreading that amongst people that care about you. You have, again, for some of you, have genuine people that care about you. They know that you're not a fucking side hoe to a married person or some crazy shit. They want to see the best in you. You have people around you that want to see the best in you. Again, even if they have envious eyes, envy is not my favorite energy. You know that, just based on what I've studied, what I've seen. And again, even when I went to Africa for my spiritual retreats, traditionally, it's looked at as a disease of the soul. However, you have people that even if they are envious of you, they still want what's best for you. But it's like, what the fuck? Why can't that happen for me? And it's like, I mean, it could. Just don't compare yourself. Because even what happens for me, maybe you can't live through what I've lived through, what God's put me through to get me to where I need to be, because this is part of my destiny, not yours. Flow. Water signs could be very important for you. We got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Water, flow, you're in flow, your emotions, but you have people that are very emotional around you. For some of you, again, you could be traveling towards water, or you're going to be near water, or the oceans are important to you. You need a spiritual bath for some of you, a spiritual cleanse. For some of you, you need a colon cleanse. A colon cleanse is coming in. They like to share sex partners with their friends. In the reverse, we have people that used to want to do this. They want to stop doing this shit, or they stop doing this shit. We got a caricature in the reverse. Something is not an exaggeration when it comes to a verbal agreement, and someone that ran away. This person likes to compost and garden, so Better Homes and Garden. They had the chance to stand up for you, and they did, especially if you're working with magazines. Again, editorials are coming in. We got something's going to be very loud. We got someone who is staying in it for the children. I got this download earlier today. Someone is with a very, very toxic person, but they don't want to leave the children alone. So they're going to stay with the children in a hellhole. With people that like to say bad things all the fucking time. I'm getting someone that is like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, everything is going great. You're having a great day. And fuck this shit. And it's like, your energy does not match the flow of life. We're all having a good time. Why are you so mad? Something about the mad rapper. Tell him why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad. I'm here with the mad rapper. I don't know, is a mad rapper involved in a situation? Like, your energy doesn't match the flow. You're always against the flow. Like, always, I get it. I mean, the light and the dark, God loves everyone, but shit, do you always have to be against the flow? Always? They didn't receive the money, that's why. They're mad. They're mad, and they didn't receive the money. The letter S. They thought that shit was funny. Getting people to spy on you. But you're not rejected. People love you. You're not rejected. It is time for a spiritual cleanse. March 31st, for some of you, you could have recently done a spiritual cleanse. That energy was present for you. If you did one recently, it's working. Last new moon could be significant for you. Last full moon could be significant for you. You could be doing something like on a ritual or on a schedule for some of you. It's working. If you're focusing on what you want to do and not things that happened in the past or people from your past, it's working. If you're just trying to move forward with your life, if you're working on a new project, if you're working on something with your children, if you're working on things with people that you care about and care about you, if you're working on yourself, you should care about yourself first more than anything. It's working. Whatever it is, self-love is very present. It's working. Fertility treatments are also very present. It's working. There are delays though. when it comes to this money that you inherited from your grandmother. We got someone who is entertaining others while dating you. We got fake and lying coworkers. I do feel envy. I do. Someone is saying that there's no need to worry, though. God's saying there's no need to worry. We got pyramids. Someone who killed someone or wanted to kill someone so they wouldn't have competition. I told you someone's fucking crazy. Someone's a psychopath. Very well-connected psychopath that likes to raise funds and supposedly help people. Someone's a fucking psycho. We got civil court. We have a sexless relationship. They were stalking you and got bored. We got a town hall meeting. We got last year, someone who was attempting to drain your energy by playing mind games, a luxury brand. We have the Chariot, Cancer. We have a health services manager, someone who works in healthcare. Somebody wants to get out of some type of war. I told you, like a prison. I'm seeing that the King of Cups to the Eight of Swords. That was present since earlier. Somebody wants to get out of some type of war. It may just be a worm. It may just be in their fucking head. There will be no surprise vacation. Something about unemployment benefits and education. What did I say? What did Spirit give us? What did Spirit say? What did Spirit give us? Spirit, don't play. Doop-a-doop, doop, doop-a-doop, doop, doop. I told you someone tried a love spell on you. It didn't work. You are not connected to someone. They are trying to bind to you desperately. Desperately. It's about Leslie. It's about Jones. You are walking through rose-scented smoke. Love spell residue is around you. Could be attraction, confusion, or romantic delusion in the reverse. Something about a collusion. Someone tried to get you real drunk. Someone could be an alcoholic, or alcohol was involved in a situation. It did not work. You are too strong spiritually. Old friends were involved. The letter N, the letter D, they want to hide. Something about MD. For some of you, the healthcare industry is very important. Anaheim and suicidal. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Are you looking at this shit? Oh, 150-57. The name Kevin, between the ages of 50 and 57. Drug trafficking. I told you drug trafficking is in the field. Again, I am a channeler. I channel thoughts, feelings, emotions, and visions. Everything I am getting is for a reason. I was telling you how my cousin, when I was a minor, would have me, he did it like a couple of times. I think it was only twice. And I used to hold money for him as well in my house. And my mother found it and took $100 from it. He was trying to have me like hold money for him. So like I was like his savings. And like she's like, are you holding money for, yeah, and she said his name. And I'm like, no. And then I went and I looked for the money and I counted it. And I was like, hey, you got to take the money out of here. My mom took $100 from it. It wasn't me. He's like, I know it wasn't you. Drug trafficking. Somebody is drug trafficking though. And they're doubling down on using minors for some. Okay. And someone's drunk. A drunk thinks that they're equal. No. It's like, no. Quantum healing. You're a quantum healing practitioner. I told you, like, quantum healing, frequency healing could be significant for you. Sound baths could be significant for you. Tuning forks could be significant for you. Forks could be significant for you. There's no need to worry. You're not worried, but I told you there's no need to worry. Because you're not obsessed with money and you're not going to do just anything for money. I told you, for some of you, everything came in earlier for a reason. You would give the shirt off of your back without having one. You would do that. We got a grandmother involved in a situation. You definitely inherited money. You have a very strong immune system as well, or someone around you. God has the last laugh with somebody that they will always be a cheater. The letter U. We got Falcon. We have a yoga retreat. We have someone who's very curious, that's getting their partner to spy on you, and their partner sees you as an earth angel. We have someone who was an ex-lover or somebody that was involved with you in some way or another, or somebody for some of you was never your ex-lover and they lied and they said that they were. Or you did this. It's about worm. I told you someone is secretly cross-dressing. It's in the reverse. I don't think someone's secretly cross-dressing. For some of you, you are dealing with someone who cut their dick off. I'm just a messenger. They cut their dick off and they're pretending to be a woman. That's what it is, my lovies. Like, what do you want me to call it? A toxic father figure. I was also getting like somebody is, in some cases, someone's a fucking man looking to marry their rich friend. Richmond is coming in. Virginia could be significant for you. So that's samosas and someone who lives a life of sin. I'm getting like someone's a father that went ahead and cut their dick off and started doing a bunch of Krishna. They didn't even give a fuck about their child. Someone's selfish. They lived a very selfish life. We have an earth worker. Somebody could have married an earth worker, though. I am getting they have a very spiritual wife. Or an ex-wife. Again, someone like went crazy. An X5 could be significant for you. Someone went really crazy. A Taurus could be significant for you, but I am getting X5 as in like a BMW, but X5, charge times 5 could be significant for you, whatever they did. Someone's karma is going to come back fivefold. I told you there's incest in the field. I told you there's incest in the field. And maybe like someone has a lot of traumas from their childhood. Like maybe they cut their dick off because of all the shame. Like maybe this also influenced them. Having sex with their blood sister. But someone is in an Susua, the Dominican Republic. November 20th. Scorpio. October 24th through November 21st. 0155. Oh, definitely Scorpio. November 10th. Bahrain. Iraq. The letter T. There will be a gender reveal. For some of you, there's a pregnancy. A baby, a spiritual baby is ready. The Middle East could be significant for you. So about Freddie. February 15th. Aquarius. Someone is in a devil energy, having their cake and eating it too. Someone's moving away from this. We got long distance travels for some of you. The letter G, the letter V, the letty, 125. June 27th, we got Cancer energy. June 22nd through July 22nd. Something will not be exploding or something's not ready yet. When it comes to something that was forbidden, we got your crush does not like you and is setting booby traps. Who the fuck is your crush? They offered sex and they got rejected. You have a crush that offered you sex and they got rejected? It's not Amanda. It's not Brandon. It's about Bradenton, Florida could be significant for you. Your crush does not like you or you don't like your crush because you know that they're setting booby traps and they can't be fucking trusted and they offered sex and got rejected. Okay. So I felt very disrespected. Here we go with this like... I don't know, some people that don't have standards think that you or someone important to you doesn't have standards, or you're the one that doesn't have standards. Take it how it resonates, my lovies. We got a Sagittarius or someone that you know since Sagittarius season. What is that? November to December? Where's Sagittarius? A sinner? Someone's a sinner. Something about, okay, for some of you, someone is a Sunday churchgoer, but a Saturday sinner. November 22nd to December 21st. Capricorn could also be significant for you. Aquarius and Pisces and Aries. Libra. Karma. For some of you, your crush does like you and you're really anxious. Wusa. If your sex crush, if your crush or you didn't just offer dick or didn't just offer pussy, this is not for you. For some of you, your crush actually like sees you as marriage material. So Baba and a serial killer. And for some of you, your crush sees you as like a master, like a teacher. like a mother or nurturer or a father, like a leader, a spiritual leader especially, or an educational specialist, or you could actually work like in education or training development, or like processes, human resources could be significant for you, education could be significant for you, higher education could be significant for you. Your crush does like you. For others of you, especially if you're dealing with a Libra or a Sagittarius, your crush doesn't like you. Or you met someone during Sagittarius or Libra season, Libra is November. For some of you, you met somebody in November. Or someone important to you. September 23rd through October 23rd for Libra. And again, Sagittarius. About Anakin. 11. Somebody about mannequin. Some maricon. Okay, so we have mannequin as model in French. November 22nd to December 21st. There's an issue with a crush. And someone's just trying to offer up their dick or their pussy, and that's turning them off even more. Because, like, that's fucking disrespectful. So you dirty whore. So you horrible mother. I don't know. Especially if... And look at this shit. Look at this shit. And because somebody feels like rejected, they're trying to come up with all types of fucking lies. It's like, this is why I don't like you. Like, don't you see that your energy already told me everything that I needed to know? Because you went around and started lying and saying that someone gets hired to have sex for money. I told you something about escorting someone in many different ways. Like, nah, sweetheart. Your sibling's ex, they lied and said you get hired by people to have sex for money. They're trying to set booby traps when it comes to a gender reveal, or if someone doesn't want you to get pregnant, or they don't want you to get somebody pregnant. We got someone who will always be a cheater, and you don't like them because they're always going to be a cheater. Somehow you don't like Ben. For some of you, you don't like Benjamin. Or Ben, you don't like Ben. Ben's fucking immature for some, but he's clearing, or, you know, take that how that resonates. There's a Ben that's trying to better themselves, but they're still not the one for you. We got a town hall meeting. For some of you, there's going to be some type of meeting, or there was a Tabitha. Someone, a Tabitha, it's about a tabby cat. Someone got fucking turned down after some type of meeting or a big group event. Someone just threw their pussy out there or threw their dick out there. It's like, no, thank you. Someone's being very cautious. For some of you, you're not dealing with a whore. The letter Q, the letter R, we have an executive or a manager who's very selfless. I told you, someone's very generous. We have very generous people. For some of you, this is you, my lovies, in the field. We got 80s. You could be an 80s baby, or 80s could be significant for you. A horse, a stallion. You could be a channeler for some of you. For some of you, you definitely have all types of gifts. We have a teenage boy. We have issues with a teenage boy. For some of you, if you're having issues with a teenage boy, and this energy has been present for you, they're going to be okay. They're going to be fine. But I am getting like someone is trying to use teenagers as some type of mule. Take that how that resonates. And so about Samuel. This teenage boy is going to be fine. You may be like doubtful right now, but there's a teenage boy. You have angels coming to help you. 20152. Nothing to worry about. They are going to feel guilty. There's a teenage boy who's also guilty, or someone who's like in their... If you were dating someone that's like 19 or 20 or something like that, they left for a one-night stand and they're feeling guilty. And they want to call you and tell you that they love you. I told you something about foster parenting or adoption is in the field. There are foster parents who need to be investigated about their spending habits. Or there could have been like a teenage boy. If this is not like a love story for some of you, there's a teenage boy that Diaz. I just got confirmation. Johnny, something about Fulani. Somebody left for like people that influenced them negatively. And it was like a one-night stand type of energy where it's like, it was lustful. They got them like the trick of the devil. Like they lured them with like, with us, you'll have more fun. And with us, we're like this. And there was like a financial interest to this. This person is going to go through a dark night of the soul, and they're going to figure this out. This is someone that be sleeping over somebody else's house in the past and hid it. Somebody could sneak out of the house a lot. February 13th, they will be sacrificed by the group. There's a teenager, my lovies. I have to tell you what I have to tell you. They're going to go through a very difficult lesson, but this is going to make them a better man. This is for quality control. So they can choose better friends and better influences. Everybody has to go through it. And either they sink or they swim. But no, they're not going to live a life of sin, but somebody's going to go through a really dark night of the soul. Because they're going to be betrayed by people that they thought, like, these people are better. Are they? Are they really? Are they really? This may be a while, though. 2028, next leap year. Someone's going to go through a really bad... The letter J could be significant for you. Someone's going to go through a really bad backfire. So, because they didn't listen to their dad. 133. And instead they saw a good father figure or a good mother figure as a hidden enemy. They're going to regret it, but it's all right. There's a type of child where they're gonna go back on it. God's showing me this little hummingbird. They're going to go back on what they're doing. They're going to feel really bad. The name Jacob could be significant for you. Or the letters J, A, C, O, or B could be significant for you. Some about Ocean Beach. They're going to feel really bad. I want to get one for this energy. My lovies, we're done. I'm done, my lovies. This is enough. It's about snuff. Something about tobacco, chewing tobacco. Someone chews or used to chew. Something about Pikachu. Pika. Archangel Michael is here. Here, I'm going to get a few of these for you. Especially for those that are dealing with, like, two things don't mix. And you have to accept that for the flow to happen. By 2028, someone's going to be going through a dark night of the soul. A teenage boy. Or someone is like, they're about to be in their they're about to go into their 20s. Theft, concealment, and running away. Jesus, the frickin' reason. Sin of envy. So no matter, like, there was a time that, again, the family that I was born into, we went through a lot. But there was a time where things were like, we were looked at as like the ideal family all of a sudden. And like we had made it through quite a bit, but we found a way. There was a point where things were more harmonious than not. A lot of people envied that. I had genuine people that told me, they're like, I envied your relationship with your sister. I envied your relationship with your sisters. And I guess that's why it all fell apart in the way, and in such a cruel way. But I thank God every day because I'm like, there were lessons in that, right? Those people became like my sisters at one point. And they saw how I treat my sisters and people that I love. No matter, mean girls, mean guys, bullies, they don't like other people to shine. So it's about dancing and shine, like salsa shines and stuff like that. It's about somebody who is a fake gym rat who'll be stalking you. So unfortunately, envy is a disease of the soul that, unfortunately, again, I've never experimented like personally, but my shadow, I have seen it in my shadow. It's about Buckingham Plas. It's about plasma. It's about donating blood. It's about a bunch of it's sometimes people will see a beautiful family or a family that they've been through a lot, but somehow they found harmony, and they would want to mess up that harmony so that they can benefit from disharmony of that group in one way or another, or so that they can benefit from the energy of, like, for example, I know what kind of sister I was. I was a very generous sister. I saw those people like they were my children, and they told me, they're like, you're not our fucking mother. And I'm like, you know what? You're absolutely right. What the hell am I doing? You're absolutely right. I'm not your mother. You're absolutely right. I loved them all like if they were my own children. I would put their needs before mine. They ran out of time. There's going to be a situation where for some of you, unfortunately, God's going to bring you or someone important to you to need to somehow dissociate. You're going to have to separate yourself from, especially a teenager, because they're going to choose what they're going to choose, and they are going to be abused and used. Because there's no one like you. They're never going to find this energy again, but for some reason they want to experience that, and you have to respect it. Theft, concealment, and running away. Troublemaker, confidence, fun, and enjoyment. Someone will not be able to make trouble. They are not going to be having fun, and there's not going to be enjoyment wherever they're going. There will be a resolution and the downfall of your enemies. So, Jeremy, this is an unwise decision someone's making. The Hermit in the reverse. They are not illuminated. They are going to people that maybe even pretending like they are some type of like, I don't know. I am getting, okay. Religious cults are coming in. It's about occult 45. Something about 40s, like beers. These people could be thinking that they're better than you because they don't drink like you, or they don't have the same lifestyle you do, or whatever the case may be. But they're not as illuminated as they think. Helpful, giving, and sharing a friend. Instability, danger, and uselessness. People are pretending like they want to take someone under their wing, like they want to protect them. It's a lie. Something has to do with religion. The Hierophant. But you don't need to worry, because the Hierophant also brings in religion, dogmas, traditions. You don't need to worry, because in this one it actually states you don't need to worry. Health, removal of blockages and unnecessary worry. There will be a downfall of your enemies. With this King of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Who's not illuminated. I told you someone's kind of fucking psychopathic here for some. Lack of help, distraction, self-centeredness, but the King of Swords in the reverse is a very mean-spirited person. They like to mind fuck people. They could be a little sociopathic or psychopathic, especially with the energy I'm feeling for some of you. People could look at a family like, they're so religious, they're so sweet, they're so this, they always go to church, they're that, this. They're fucking crazy as fuck. Ace of Books, music, sharing of knowledge and creativity. This is all a creative process of alchemy. Dissatisfaction of a talented person. You do have a teenager who's very talented, but a bunch of lies right now. Disappointment, failed attempt, and struggle. I told you they will be disappointed, they will fail, and they will struggle. They're going to be in some type of, I don't know, being cautious for some, especially like with ice fishing or anything like that. Because I am seeing this person in some type of like, you see the ice broke and now they're trying to get out of there. If somebody goes to church, okay, for somebody, church is involved in a situation. If somebody gets thrown into, maybe this is symbolic, but you take this however it resonates, because I am getting like somebody like in a, you know, like when the ice breaks, you fall into the lake, and then it's like, oh my gosh, you can't get out. And they say like, it's dangerous because it's hard for you to find the hole if you go deep enough. Everything's gonna be fine. But someone is unwise and they're under unwise counsel, but they think that they're giving good advice. Ambition at any cost, desire, and broken promises. In the reverse, someone's not going to break their promise. Wasting money, loss of money, and sham charity. There's definitely a sham charity or sham Janet. Sham charity or Jenny. Sham charity or sham generosity here. Somebody is money laundering through a church. Janet, Jenny, Empress in the reverse. A toxic mother figure, pretending to be nurturing. This is this energy, pretending to be caring, but they don't give a shit about anybody. Compassion and divine feminine. Someone's a karmic feminine. Sham charities, they pretend like they give to people. They pretend like they help everybody. They pretend like they're even a good mother, an adoptive mother. I don't know, somebody could even be into fucking falsifying documents to pretend like they're somebody's mother to steal benefits or some crazy shit, or get benefits off of somebody else's demise, or say that somebody felt is sick and like I'm their caretaker. For some of you, there are all types of fucking creepy people on this planet. There are wonderful people, but again, the shadow and the light always exists. That's why independence is a superpower. And I'm not talking about independence as in like, I don't need anybody. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. Everyone needs everyone. You know why? Because God put us all here. If you didn't need anyone for real, you'd be here by yourself. I'm talking about like, keep a certain level of autonomy. Also, why no, and so an albino. Also, while knowing how to coexist. Dominance, overcoming challenges, and patience. You're going to have patience for some of you, especially through the next leap year. Because for some of you, I'm not a mother yet, but I can only imagine what it would be. I would have to respect my children and their choices and whatever the case may be. And if they're anything like me, they're going to be very strong-willed. Very strong-willed. And like their father, too. So, very strong-willed. So I have to respect what I have to respect in them, and just hope that everything I teach them up until a certain point will help them have a good foundation for whatever else they came here to do. Because they don't really belong to you. That's the difficult part. They don't really belong to you. They belong to the world. I'm getting that song. I wanna mistreat you and learn to. There's a song, but you belong to the world. 144. You have an earth angel, though. For some of you, they're part of the 144. You're part of the 144. You have a child that's going to be the next generation of the 144. If you get it, you get it. What are we doing? Belong to the world by the weekend. You feel weakened, my lovies, or someone important to you by a situation. And for some of you, it's actually quite sensitive, because imagine if this is a child that you love, or a teenager that's important to you. Belong to the world by the weekend. Lyrics. This is not it. Ooh, girl. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay, the song goes, I know you want your money. Cause you do this every day. The way you doubt your feelings and look the other way. Well, it's something I can relate to. Your gift of nonchalance. Somebody has the gift of nonchalance. And for some of you, you're developing the gift of patience. What was the other gift I just said earlier today? Somebody who only thinks about getting some head. Someone just thinks about sex right now. Nobody's ever made me fall in love with this amount of touch. I'm not a fool. I just love that you're dead inside. I'm not a fool. I'm just lifeless too. But you taught me how to feel when nobody ever could. And you taught me how to love what nobody ever would or could. Ooh, girl, I know I should leave you and learn to mistreat you because you belong to the world. Ooh, girl, I want to embrace you, domesticate you, but you belong to the world. Someone belongs to the world. A child belongs to the world. Somebody wants to like domesticate them. You don't have to mistreat them, but you belong to the world. They belong to the world. Someone's going to have a little girl eventually. Anyways, that's all I've got for you. So they're going to make it. It's going to be fine. Not going to lose their life or anything, but they're definitely los trucazos. Someone, Spanish, los trucazos. Someone's going to get some trucazos y cantazos. Because imagine like, so I shared how my father never really like cared to see how I was doing with my studies, help me out. Oh, my daughter, do you need help with your student loans? Do you need anything? I know you're doing it on your own. You're out here by yourself, a single woman, so many years, you're just doing it by yourself, full-time work, and you were in school. Now you've just full-time school. Do you need anything? I can imagine that things are a little tough. No, never. He did help one of my brothers get out of prison for murder. That shows you the priorities and what I needed to do, because that family, even though I was born into it, it's not my family. Imagine you having someone that is like, my child, I'll support you in anything. I want you to be better than me. I want you to grow. I want you to succeed. And they're starting to look at you as an enemy. Because you're kind, gentle, patient. That's crazy. So someone has to go through a difficult lesson. They have to. So they can change their attitude. The spirits are protecting somebody, but they're going to go through a difficult time. Let me see which spirits are with them. Somebody's really worried about a child. Ooh, girl. And learn to mistreat you, because you belong to the world. After high school, right after high school, my mother kicked me out of the house. And I had to go live with my ex-boyfriend's family, because if not, I would have ended up on the street. I called my father and I said, hey, Dad, Mom just kicked me out. And he said, well, figure it out. I'm here. I'm working on a vehicle here, so I can't worry about you right now. And then he put my brother on the phone. I'm like, can you help me? He's like, you got to figure it out. At that time, I didn't want to go live with Jonathan's family, because I knew that Jonathan and I weren't going to be together. But I guess I said to myself, well, I guess I have to go live with them. And so I lived with them for a year. But my point was to live with them for a year, and then I would leave and I would go and get my own place. And I did that. And then I started working for Verizon, and I was happy, and it was wonderful for me. But I don't know. For some of you, you do come from an abusive family, like a very abusive, intrusive. Then a Phoenix was present. I was actually watching, somebody commented, a Spanish-speaking person, and they wrote Phoenix in Spanish. The name Phoenix could be significant for you. Phoenix, Arizona could be significant for you. Phoenix in Spanish could be significant for you. Fraud and misrepresentation. We got fraud and misrepresentation. The spirit of fraud and misrepresentation. And someone's going to put in a resignation. Perception and revelation. So this spirit of fraud and misrepresentation is going to get someone. I told you, someone is going to be much more enlightened after these very difficult lessons. 02, 21, 12, 13, and 14. Perception and revelation, so that they can change their perception about a situation. And they're going to have a very unhappy voyage. It's like people that are trying to make something seem like we are a better family or we're a better group for you. This feels a little sketchy, very sketchy. Malevolent behavior, very sketchy. And something abusing someone that's looking for a savior. When you look for a savior, you become the sacrifice. Bon, you better think thrice. Bon, by coach, my lovies. That's all I've got for you right now. I think that was enough. 0222, 0204. Are you in love with me? Because I'm in love with you. Don't go there no more. Until soon, you know what it is. I absolutely love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. It's about St. George. Love you and adore you. Your Spiria, Experian. Spirit, something about Spirulina. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. 151, don't force it. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever. Peace, homies.